Hello, hello, Scorpio. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I am here to talk to you about January of 2023. Happy New Year. Are we grateful and happy to have that 2022 be done? I certainly am. All right, so let's see what's going on here. I'm going to shuffle the cards, of course, program them for you, and then these ones will be programmed for the overview. January has 4 weeks in it, so there will be 4 columns of cards and 1 column for each week, being where we are, what's blocking us, and what our solution is. And then we'll go ahead and program these ones for going in deep on the first week. All right, so let's get these programmed. All right then, so we'll set these aside for a minute and go ahead and program these for the first week in January, being the 1st through the 7th. So we can go deep at the end of this video. My, what a year, right? Lots of change, lots of growth over the last 6 months especially. That's certainly been my experience. Lots of release, cleaning house, getting ready. All right, we're going to set those aside and keep them ready. We're going to go ahead and lay these out for the month of January. All the cards are going to face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. It just means I don't read them upside down. And there are no bad cards in the deck, of course. They're just lessons. So let's be conscious and cognizant of those things. So the month of January, I am going to be doing classes at the end of the month of January, and I didn't do my homework, and I didn't post any of those times or post the classes as I promised I would last month. So presto changeo, I'm doing them this month, and I want you to just be aware that if you were looking for it before and didn't see it, they'll be posted shortly. My apologies for the delay. I'm working it out. Things to do in the last week between Christmas and New Year's, right? Okay. Yes, I make my videos in advance. So there we go. Let's go ahead and get into this and look at what's going on for January 1st through the 7th. Scorpio, we have an opportunity. There's this thing going on. This is the 6 of Swords, and it's telling me that you really, really want to apply yourself in a way that helps others. That is sort of an interesting core issue for you. It's sort of come up recently, more so for some, more a core issue for some, and for others, it's kind of a new thought. So just sort of be aware of that and know that it may be out of character for some of my Scorpios, but in this way, you're having an opportunity or a desire to reach out and help other people, which is kind of neato, and I'm very proud of you. Thank you very much for that. That's good. The 6 of Wands is showing an area where you're blocked, and it's interesting because being blocked in sharing your ideas is interesting. It's like the people around you may not be supportive of you stepping into this new thing that is out of character for you. Either they've pigeonholed you a certain way, or they just don't see this in you, right? And so this being so far out of left field, they're like wanting to keep you in your hole. It's like, you need to stay in this box over here where you've been for so long. So their ability to support you in this moment is hindered. Interesting that they've got you figured out as being this person, and you're like, well, I'm actually this person too, and they're going, no, I don't think so. So if you have to step outside the realm of who your people are normally to do this charitable work, I think you should do that. I think it would help you a lot. Okay, mix it up a little, hang out with new people, get a new vibe going on. This is good stuff. I see good things for you this way. I like it. And your solution is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is saying very simply that no, this is not an unusual experience. This is something where it's a karmic issue for you. You've done quite enough living the old way, right? This is you needing to step into a place where you genuinely change channels. It's funny, I see you changing channels, going click, 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 right? Like, I've been this old person, this old soul before, and now in other lifetimes I've also changed to a different soul path, and right now this is a moment where you're this lifetime you need to do that. You need to just click, change the channel to a different soul path. Maybe you've already worked out the issues of the former life, right? Your current life is sort of finishing up in a way, which is interesting. This reading is going to fit with some Scorpios, but not all. But I'm very interested to see how this works. So there's a feeling of needing to change your direction. Just the fork in the road has happened. You've been running on this highway. You've been successful. You've been comfortable. You've been excited about what you were doing, and now there's this whole little hook. And whoop! There's this way over here. You can continue on over here, or you can make a right turn or a left turn, whichever the way this video looks like to you. And the fact is, hey, guess what? Making that turn is going to be what feeds you juicy new juice, because your life is ready to change in a dramatic way in this way. So that for those of you who have not been in a position of helping others before, mostly helping yourselves or whatever, this new option is going to feed you something good. And I'm grateful to see it for you. I'm excited to see what happens. We're going to go in deep on this at the end of this video, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next week, being the 8th through the 14th. And the 8th through the 14th is showing me the Three of Swords as your theme for the week. Because you've made this turn, this major turn, right? And we know that you're not getting all the support you want from the people around you who normally hang out with you. It's going to be important for you to accept and understand that, and maybe not share every little detail of what you're considering, right? So I want you to know that you can make private plans. You can make plans for yourself in your core self that have nothing to do with everything else, right? Nobody else needs to know what you're working on right now. You can have a little secret. Talk to them about themselves. Talk to them about what they're doing. Support yourself that way by not trying to get other people to support you. Right now, you're supporting yourself, and that's a good thing. So we want you to feed that energy so you can move forward with that, all right? The Ace of Wands is showing that this new idea, you have a new idea about how to do it all. And I feel like it isn't that it's not good information or that it's sort of stuck. I want you to do some research and find out how new it really is. Sometimes we come up with something that feels like a light bulb moment. Bing! And when we really get down to Googling and whatnot, we find out, oh, this has been done. This has been done many times before. Other people have. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. This is unnecessary. But you might find that what's out there will help you or jumpstart you into what you want to do because you don't have to reinvent it. It's already there. There's a subculture of this already happening, and all you have to do is tap into it and be a part of it. All right? So that's what the Ace of Wands is you not reinventing the wheel. You're held back if you're going to start reinventing the wheel. The Five of Cups here is your solution, and it's telling me that dwelling on the past and the people that you've had in your life in the past isn't going to be beneficial to you moving forward. So you need new people who do or want to do this helping of people that you want. So you need to find new people in new culture. New, extremely interesting folks are there and waiting to be a part of your world, okay? But if you keep hanging on to maybe the excitement of the old life, that you just keep wanting to put a toe in it. I want to put a toe in it. Can I put a toe in it and just keep contact with that? And as long as you're not looking for support from these people, you can hang out with them. You can talk about the old days, but it's not going to be beneficial to you in any way to try and grasp hold of it and become a part of it again, because it won't feed you. It won't feed you the way this other stuff is feeding you. So whatever it is you're getting ready to do here, it feels like a teaching or some sort of thing like that. It's good. Don't be upset about it. It will help you. All right. The Two of Pentacles. We're going to talk now about the 15th through the 21st. All right, of January. The Two of Pentacles is here, saying that while you're getting involved with this, I want you to keep an eye on your money. I want you to be very clear about how you're spending your money, where you're spending your money, keeping it balanced, because the fact remains there are going to be opportunities to invest in something that are interesting to you, but if they're off the path or off of where you're going, we don't want to reinvest in the past, okay? Don't reinvest in the past. Don't reinvest in a future that isn't going to be here for many years. So just be careful where you're investing, right? Make sure it's right here, right now, and part of what you want to do and where your juice is, okay? So that's interesting, right? The Page of Wands right here is telling me that there's more information coming to you, and it will probably stop you cold in your tracks. Huh. So you may have been missing out on licensing, other information that makes it legal and appropriate, and certifies whatever you're getting into. Look into those legals and make sure your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed. This information isn't here to stop you forever. It's here to stop you and educate you about what you need to do it right, okay? We want you to do it right. And once you get all that stuff in line, it really looks like the Sun card is showing up as your solution, saying that guess what? The sun is coming out. Everything is wonderful. You are going to be brand new in this situation. You're going to be doing really great things. Things are going to be happening, and it's going to be very positive, okay? Very positive stuff is happening. We are excited to see you going into this. I'm excited to see you going into this. Look forward to seeing how it plays out. Good job there, Scorpio. Yes, indeedy. We have the Lovers card here. This is, of course, we're moving on to January 22nd through the 28th, the end of the month. And the Lovers card is here to say that there is a partner. There is somebody in your life. Could be a lover, a business partner, a friend who is very supportive. But I want you to know that this person is playing a part right now. They are coming around. It feels like this person is coming around to being truly supportive and understanding that maybe you have changed. It's taken them a month to figure out that this isn't just a fly-by-night moment. You are indeed involved and invested in the process and in the possibilities, and you're doing it the right way. You've got your licensing all figured out. Things are starting to happen. Excellent news. be very, very cool with that. That is good stuff. I'm excited for you. The Hanged Man shows up here as your blockage, right? And the Hanged Man is you wanting everything to go a certain way, and it's not going that way. So remember, everything was new last week with the Sun, and this week, as things unfold, while it's new and you still didn't know everything about what was going on last week, you still don't know everything, and because things aren't going the way you want them to 100%, you're feeling frustrated, and the frustration is coming through here. But don't let the frustration stop you, and don't let the frustration make you surly towards others who can be of assistance to you, okay? So be careful how you present yourself to others, all right? The Tower card is your solution. The Tower card is things falling together. If you can keep it together, your relationship is going to be falling back together. This partnership that's up here is going to be falling back together, so that's good news. I think there was a little issue that came across as unsupportive for most of this week, so things were a little funky. But things are falling back together in the relationship, but they're also falling together with this project you've been working on. So your ability to help others in this moment of now. So all is coming out. It's all coming out, okay? Just give it a chance and give it some juice. Let it juice you up and you'll be fine, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and save these cards over here and let them be on reserve for a memento while we go ahead and get deeper on this first week in January, being the 1st through the 7th. We're back to it. And these are pre-programmed cards. We're just adding them. Of course, not upside down, not the way I'm doing it. So let's look at what's going on more in depth. We were talking about having something new come up, wanting to help others. Your ability to do this, it's all coming up very quickly. We have the 9 of Cups saying that this is really going to be a wish fulfilled. This is something that's been burbling around down there for a long time. This, like, I wonder if I could maybe, you know, do something at a different level. And last year didn't work out as perfectly as we hoped it would, right? So things were changing, and you were needing to figure something out. Figure something out, and do something different. And this is the thing that's different for you. You figured out something different, and it's filling up your heart. Your wishes are being fulfilled. Someone's finally asked you to come and do the thing you wanted to do anyway. Ta-da! So I'm excited for you to have this opportunity. This is wonderful. And of course, the 8 of Wands is saying that it's all happening very quickly. So this potential, this is like, oh, we need you to come in and we need you to start and we need you to go fast. Okay. Don't be slow. You're like, oh, whoa. Meanwhile, of course, we talked about you not having 100% support. The 6 of Wands, feeling you not being able to carry your ideas out into the universe because, at least not within your personal group, your usual personal group is not supportive. That's interesting. We have a Wheel of Fortune is showing up here and here. We were talking about how your karmic lesson, and how you're changing channels. So there's part of your karma is blocking you, and part of your karma is pushing you forward. Isn't that interesting? So when you have it as both your issue and your solution, we have to look at it and go, okay, all right, so the karma from before, all the things you've done to help other people is coming into play. And if you did really good job out there helping other people, then things are going to fall into place nicely for you. But if you weren't really helping other people very much, then things might be delayed. And that's a karma thing. Not so much about, it kind of has to do with who you are as a person in the world. And let that be okay. Just sort of It's reaping what we sow, all right? That's what I'm getting. So the Ace of Swords is here, talking about not feeling like you're in control, because now you have somebody else going, yeah, no, you have to do this and this and this and jump through these hoops and blah, 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 blah. And you're like, I'm not really used to being told what to do. And yet, because it's another area and it's something you're not used to doing, you need more information. You need more people to help you. And this is the fact that anyone wants to help you is a good thing. Don't say no. Just be open to the possibilities of having someone help you. Yay. So this is good stuff. I want you to enjoy having people step in and say, no, we got you. This is good. This is important. Now, we talked about the Wheel of Fortune and how the channel is changing and you are moving forward in a new route, not in power. And here we have the Six of Wands. Aren't we interesting? Look at you. You have double whammy times 2. Boom. Hey. But everything's fast, right? Everything's moving quickly. So it's interesting how you're leaving behind one version of yourself, the karma. What I'm getting out of the cards right now is that you're leaving old karma behind. You're leaving an old version of yourself behind and sharing those ideas. But on the other hand, click, your new life is the new karma that you're working with. And honest to God, you're going to be sharing your ideas with that. So that's super interesting. Okay, so yes, helping others. You're absolutely helping others. And it is a channel change, like a complete click, click. So over here, you were laying concrete and doing your thing, and you knew stuff, and you were helping people, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now you're going to go do something else. Click. You're going to go do some holistic healing now. I was like, well, that's totally out of left field and different, and nobody was excited about helping or being a part of, because they were like, what is this? We don't understand. And now you're on this other channel, and you're like, okay, what are we doing here? What is going on? Other people know better, and you can now listen to other people's insights, learn some stuff, but also teach some stuff, right? There's part of you that may want to teach something else that you already know how to do. You've had a double life kind of going on, where you had a hands-on job, and now you have and then you had a behind-the-scenes thing. You were just learning about some stuff in the background, because that's how you are. You wanted to learn some stuff in the background, and you became proficient in the background. But now the background life wants to switch places. I mean, how much more switchy can you be than Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands? They want to do trading places inside your body. Guess what? We have two different separate lives that want to trade places. One wants to jump to the front and push the other guy to the back. So your hands-on job is getting pushed out of the way, and you're getting pushed into this other idea. Very cool stuff. Liking it. It's important for you. The High Priestess is here to say your intuition is on point about this. I know it sounds a little kooky and it sounds a little crazy, but this is it. This is what's going on. And it's exciting. I'm excited to see this for you, and I want to encourage you to allow the change even when you don't feel like you have support, right? Some people don't want to make a move until they have like a whole bunch of folks behind us. I want you to be cool. I want you to be right. And I want you to embrace what's in front of you. It's like awesome, and you're ready, okay? So good for you, Scorpio. We will talk to you next about the 8th to the 14th for next week, all right? Thank you.